Hi everybody, it's Julia here, and I am back with a new project using my one paper pad, that is Take Me Away by Paige Evans for Pink Paisley. And this time I thought we were going to do some exploration into the world of embellishments. So, like I've shown you before, I have this one 12 by 12 paper pad, Take Me Away. And in this box I have all of the papers I've cut down to make sort of quote-unquote embellishments. I also have some embellishments that I have printed and cut from my computer that you can get from the digital store. But I thought I wanted to try to make some more embellishments that are has a bit more life to them, not just paper. And I thought, hey, why not paper clips? So we're going to make some different styles. um, And my tip when doing this kind of things, when you have one embellishment or one paper pack that you want to stretch and get more life out of, to make like embellishments and that kind of stuff is one that I've said before is that you can go to the digital shop and get some of the element packs and printed cat. I think those are really worth your money. You can get a lot of it, and if you like printing and catching, of course. Other things that you can do is take inspiration from the papers and see what you can cut from there to make embellishments, but also look at other embellishments to see what was in the collection to begin with, or that embellishments that you like from other collections. So for example, in this collection I know that she had buttons. So what I did is I looked through my buttons and I found some colors that matched, and I pulled them into my little box, and that works really well because partly I get this sort of feel from the collection because she had buttons too, but also I use buttons. I hardly ever use buttons, so for me that is like a triple whammy. um, and yeah, and another thing you can do is look at embellishments that you think like, oh, I like them, but either I can't really justify buying them, the cost, or I like them but they don't really go, but I like the idea of them. So I really like in her new collection that is Turn the Page, she has these paper clips, but I can't really justify getting them. So I thought, why not making them? They're really easy and I can customize them, and I get some more dimensional embellishments on my page. So that is what I'm doing right now. So I did one to try out, and then I just shown you one. So what I do on these, and you can make them however you want, but the way I do them is I cut a piece of paper and fold it in half, and then thread it into my paper clip, like so. And then I'm going to just add some embellishments. So on this one I'm going to add this coral and blue flower cluster, and that is printed from the digital shop. And I'm also going to add a little button just to add some dimension to it. But you can add word stickers, washi tape, glitter, stickles, Nuvo drops, anything really. So while that is drying, I'm going to make another one, a smaller one, and I'm going to cut that into a little flag thing. And then here I had these butterflies. I cut butterflies out of that diamond paper and I used it on something else, and I thought, hey, they look really cute, so I'm going to use that little scrap on this piece of paper clip. And what I really like about these little paperclip embellishments are that they're really cute, but also you use so minimal amount of stuff on them, so if you don't end up really liking them, you haven't really wasted that much, which I really like. um, so yeah, so here I'm bringing out some gold glitter washi tape. I'm going to put that behind the little butterfly to sort of add some extra embellishment or extra pizzazz to it. And they're really easy to make, and now I don't have them super dimensional. You can obviously add a lot more, but I really like them, and these are not just good for your scrapbook pages, obviously, they're really cute in planners. So I think I'm going to add some of these to my planner. Yeah. um, and another thing is that if you have some scrap on your desk, you can just pull those and use them because you need so little to actually make them. As for adhesive, I'm using my glossy accent here because it's really strong. The nib is pretty small. The only thing you need to be a bit more conscious of how you put down your things so that you don't get it like that snail trail looking stuff after is not cute. But other than that, it's really good adhesive. So I'm going to make one final here, and looking through all my little stuff in this box, I'm going to pull this paper and measure. Oh my gosh. I like to use my trimmer just because I like it straight, and I cannot cut straight. Nope. I have been doing scrapbooking for over 10 years and I cannot cut straight. So, yeah. I have this little circle that I punched out from another paper, and I'm going to add a little flower on it, I think, if I can find one. So yeah, that is my little tip on how to make some embellishments that are a bit more 3D. Obviously you can make a lot of other ones, because that is something I feel I'm missing when I'm working just with a paper pad, is when you can buy, you know, all the different kinds of embellishments, and you get another feel on your page. If you only use paper, it can sort of feel a bit flat, so I'm missing a bit that dimensional textural element. So this is one way you can get that still. Yeah, I really wish I had a chipboard pack, but I don't. But yeah, you can make other things to be a bit more texture. And I'm going to show some other tips and tricks I have found to add more texture to your pages later. But here is a small thing that you can add, not only to your pages, but also to your planners and that kind of stuff. And they're really fun making them, so that's always fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have liked this little tip, and that I will see you soon.